showing up to the office and we're gonna hash it out now. I kind of just bit the bullet there. I learned a tough lesson. Time will tell.
We're getting a great lesson on how to not take no for an answer.
Holy.
These fleet deals are super important to Harrison. What they mean is he can potentially reach his goal a lot faster than just going after residential clients. Of course, a residential client is a little bit easier to convince to get an oil change, as it's just one car, it's not really a big deal, versus a fleet with potentially 50, 100 vehicles where time is money and these guys mean business. So you really need to prove to them that you're a legitimate business and their vehicles are safe in your hands. What this means for CarBud is he can absolutely reach his goal just with a handful of fleets. So, these deals for him right now are looking anywhere between $5,000 a year to $60,000 a year, just in the short amount of time that he's prospected and reached out to these fleets. So he's not guaranteed it. Don't celebrate too early before the money's in the bank. But based on how he's going and the response he's getting from these fleets, he's definitely going in the right direction to achieving his goal.
What's up, guys? Just leaving a job site right now. I woke up at 6, accidentally fell back asleep, woke back up at 6:30, and figured out that it was, pouring rain. Here's a great example. Look, we got some big flooding over here on this overpass. I did 3 vans. Our original cutoff date was from like 7:30 to 9. Where it got messy was one of the trucks had a filter that was a little bit farther back than I anticipated than the other two, and it was a little bit harder to get my hands in there. Really, I was like so stressed about the time that I was just kind of dealing with the problem. Well, sure enough, it slips. My brand new CarBud shirt is ruined. Bruh. My jacket sop is covered in oil, so it's just a little unfortunate, but we got it done. Overall, the experience was good, but that was brutal and extremely stressful. I'm just kind of glad it's over.
We've run into an unexpected problem. We thought it would be easy to just get people to use CarBud, but what we're finding is people have either just got an oil change or don't need an oil change for quite some time. Unless we follow them up for the next 12 months, he's gonna fail this challenge and he's gonna run out of money. We sort of started brainstorming a way to kind of find out exactly when those cars needed an oil change. And the idea we came up with was, why don't we introduce detailing as a service alongside oil change? So my background in detailing and running a detailing business, everyone has a dirty car. Say knock on someone's door, most of the time they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cars there that can be detailed. So could be a way to introduce extra cash flow immediately. After he's done the detail and he's got his foot in the door, he can recommend the oil change for later on. Because if he waits around, he's not gonna meet his goal and he's not gonna be able to pay his bills in a few months. Today what we'll do is I'll show you the ins and outs, the basics of Refresh. Refresh was a detailing company that I started many years ago. We grew to 25,000 customers, and obviously a lot of it was due to our systems and processes, but actually how to detail a car was also a bit of an art that we taught ourselves. This is the beginning. And as I'm dust and $20 for a bottle.
All right, everyone. So today's a great day. We just closed our second customer. This fleet is 16 vehicles and we're looking at about 7K. Now, over a period of time, I was talking with the decision maker. The deal went stagnant because I was neglecting to follow up. So I went all in on just trying to schedule the in-person meeting with not only the point of contact, but the decision maker. We have a meeting today at 8:30. It's with a pretty big company. We're coming in to meet with the CEO and chat about what everything looks like. This is where we're at. and we're about to go in there.
A few moments later.
Overall, big success. I think it's gonna turn out really well. I like to negotiate, I like to make deals happen, but at this beginning stage, there is no negotiating really. You just have to put your best foot forward and present as well as possible, throw a price out, and just try and get them across the line no matter what it takes.
We almost lost the deal, but we got it back alive and finally across the line. Now we're looking forward to getting the first 4 vehicles scheduled for next week.
Recently, I've noticed that CarBud's been turning up in his beat up old Chevrolet Equinox. It's not really very professional to turn up on a car like that, so I let him borrow my truck. So if you don't have a really nice vehicle, try and borrow someone's vehicle to turn up to initial meetings, or worst case scenario, just park around the corner.
Sick and tired of like twiddling my thumbs waiting for people to respond, so I just told them like I'm showing up to the office and we're gonna hash it out now. If you have any questions, like we'll answer them right then and there, but let's get the ball rolling on this because I'm tired of waiting.
What are we looking at here for potential revenue?
Oh, this is the biggest one yet. The big ones I was getting like really excited about, and this one I'm just treating it as like it's a regular one, so I'm kind of curious to see how it all pans out. Time will tell.
How'd it go?
Really well. We're in bed with another vendor, but we're gonna try and beat him out. So we'll know on Thursday. Oh God, it's gonna be interesting.
You think you'll win or no?
Oh yeah, we're gonna win.
This is the beginning.
This is gonna be an interesting challenge.
What a nightmare, man. It's just never ending.
Beginning.
We're getting a great lesson on how to not take no for an answer.
I kind of just bit the bullet there. I learned a tough lesson.